If you're selling on any EU platform, such as Amazon, eBay, TikTok, Temu, Auto, Coughlin, or even Shopify, then you've heard or you've probably heard of OSS. But most people don't actually understand what it means and get overwhelmed with this topic. In this video, I'm going to break it down. I want to explain what OSS means and how it affects your online business. What's up, guys? It's your boy, Ricky Ross, Amazon and eBay seller. I've been selling on both platforms for quite some time now, and I also mentor a few people on how to sell on these platforms. If you're interested in my mentorship, you can reach out to me via the email on the screen and in the description down below. Now, let's jump into this video. OSS stands for One Stop Shop. It's used when you sell products from Germany to private customers in other EU countries, not business customers, but private individuals, hence the term B2C, which means business to customers. I want to explain that private customers referred to here are citizens or residents of other EU countries like Austria, Belgium, France, Italy, Denmark, Poland. You get the picture. But I will stress that OSS is not used when you sell to business customers. Let's say you're based in Germany and you sell a product to someone in Austria or someone in France. Each of these countries has different value-added tax. So now the question is, who do you report the tax to? Germany, Austria, or France? This is where OSS or one-stop shop comes in. Instead of dealing with every country separately, you simply report everything in one place. So in this case, you would report the sale to the German tax authority called the Finanzamt. So think of it like this. Without OSS, you deal with multiple countries. With OSS, everything goes through one system. And instead of charging German VAT, which is 19%, you charge the VAT amount of the customer's country. So if you sell to Etienne in France, you charge him French VAT, which is 20%. But you report it through the German Finanzamt using OSS. Now, here's where most people get confused. They think, I'm just starting. This doesn't apply to me. But in reality, a lot of sellers start getting EU orders very quickly, or start getting online orders from other countries such as Austria, Denmark, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, and many other EU countries fairly quickly. So the real question is not just what is OSS, it's do you actually need to register for it? I've put together a simple step-by-step guide that explains when you actually need OSS, how VAT works in Germany, and what to do from the beginning so you don't get stuck. You can get the link to the guide in the description down below. I will also pin it in my comment section. But if you really need this guide, simply comment OSS in the comment section down below, and I will reply with the link. In my next video, I'll talk about if you need OSS and how to register for it. I would also love to hear from you guys which topic you think I should. If this video was helpful to you, simply like it, share it to someone else whom you think it will also help. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It helps the channel grow. I truly appreciate you watching. And as usual, guys, it's your boy, Ricky Ross, saying out.